The Young and the Restless spoilers. Three brother battles brewing. These sibling rivalries explode. The Young and the Restless YNR. Spoilers hint that some sibling drama may take center stage in the months ahead. It looks like some major family issues will cause conflict and lead to some wild showdowns. YNR fans know siblings don't always get along in Genoa City. So let's discuss some significant rivalries and how they might explode. Here are three brother battles that may be brewing on the CBS soap. 1. Billy and Jack. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, knows going up against Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, tends to backfire and make him even more inclined to rebel. After everything Jack's been through, it's easy to see why he mostly wants to stay out of Billy's way on this whole Chancellor thing. However, that may not be possible once John Abbott's, Jerry Douglas, name gets muddied along with the Abbott family's image. Billy has kicked off a feud with Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. That's bound to end in disaster. That's especially true if Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, winds up playing for Lily and Kane's team. Jack may end up blaming Billy when all this goes south, so more problems should be on the way between the siblings. Billy and Jack may be gearing up for some fresh hostility, so that could add to all the Chancellor mayhem. 2. Christian and Connor. Now that Christian Newman's, last played by Alex Wilson, name has been coming up so much, it's just a matter of time until he returns to the screen as a teenager. It's been confirmed that Christian is a teen who drives now, so he's all grown up and has been bonding with his bio dad, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Once an older Christian recast hits the air, we could certainly imagine him clashing with Connor Newman, Judah Mackey. Connor may get a bit jealous of the connection Christian and Adam are forming, so that could lead to trouble. Some fights could easily break out between Connor and Christian as this storyline moves along. 3. Adam and Nick. Although Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, asked Adam to step up for Christian while he was dealing with his addiction, he may regret it. If Adam gets too close to Christian, it could lead to Nick feeling like Adam is overstepping. Christian might become a more rebellious teenager who breaks the law or even gets into a car accident, since we mentioned he's driving now. Nick might hold Adam responsible for being a bad influence, so all this could erupt into another round of Newman brother feuding. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest these three brother battles, and more could be in store. So stay tuned for any alarming news to come. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest Genoa City is heading toward another round of explosive family warfare, with brotherly rivalries threatening to tear powerful families apart. While some siblings may temporarily join forces when circumstances demand it, the latest story developments indicate that old grudges, business ambitions, and questions of loyalty are ready to push several brothers back into battle. The CBS soap has already laid the groundwork for multiple sibling showdowns. Billy Abbott and Kane Ashby have repeatedly struggled to stay on the same side, while Adam Newman continues to find himself locked in conflict with Billy. Meanwhile, the next generation of Abbotts and Newmans is beginning to inherit the rivalries that have defined Genoa City for decades. Here are three brother battles that could explode into major storylines. 1. Billy Abbott versus Kane Ashby. The truce won't last. Billy Abbott and Kane Ashby may occasionally put their differences aside, but their uneasy relationship is hardly built on trust. The two recently managed to work together for Jill Abbott's sake, proving that family emergencies can temporarily force them onto the same team. But that truce was never likely to last. Spoilers for August show Kane becoming increasingly suspicious of Billy's moves, while Billy's latest schemes threaten to put him directly against Kane and Lily. Now the stakes are getting much higher. Billy's discovery involving the Chancellor archives has the potential to reshape the entire power structure around Chancellor. Recent spoilers indicate that Billy shared what he discovered with Jack and Kyle, while Kane has been maneuvering to protect his own interests. That creates the perfect soap opera recipe. Two men with competing visions, both convinced they're protecting the family legacy. Kane may believe Billy is reckless and incapable of handling the power he's chasing. Billy, meanwhile, could see Cain as an outsider trying to take control of something that should belong to the Abbott family. And once business becomes personal, there may be no going back. Expect arguments, secret deals, and possibly some uncomfortable alliances as Billy and Cain prepare for another collision. 2. Billy Abbott versus Adam Newman. The rivalry gets personal. If there's one rivalry that never seems to stay quiet, it's Billy and Adam. These two men have spent years finding new reasons to hate each other's guts, and the latest conflict could be one of their nastiest yet. Billy recently exposed Adam's secret dealings involving Sally Spectra and Newman Media. Adam was furious, and spoilers indicate that he wasn't planning to simply shrug off Billy's interference. A recent recap reports that Adam openly blamed Billy for helping create the situation and vowed revenge. That changes the dynamic. Adam doesn't just have a business problem with Billy. He has a personal score to settle. Billy's decision to tell Victor about Adam's secret deal may have seemed like a strategic move, but it could ultimately backfire. Victor's reaction puts Adam under pressure, and Adam now has every incentive to make Billy pay. The danger is that their rivalry could drag Sally, Chelsea, Victoria, and other family members into the crossfire. And neither Billy nor Adam has a reputation for backing down. The biggest question is whether their latest war remains a business battle or becomes something much more destructive. His family, the next generation, takes over. The most fascinating brother battle may actually be one that's only beginning. Kyle Abbott has spent years living in the shadow of the older Abbott generation, but recent developments suggest that he's ready to become a major player in Genoa City's power struggles. Kyle's relationship with Victor Newman has already become complicated, and spoilers indicate that he is pursuing revenge against Victor. At the same time, Billy's discoveries are giving Kyle and Jack potentially valuable information. That could put Kyle in an increasingly dangerous position. The Abbott family may believe they're united, but Kyle doesn't necessarily have the same priorities as Billy. Billy is impulsive. Kyle is more calculated. Billy often reacts emotionally. Kyle has demonstrated that he can patiently wait for the right opportunity. That difference could eventually create friction between the brothers themselves. If Kyle decides that taking down Victor requires sacrifices that Billy isn't willing to make, the Abbott brothers could find themselves on opposite sides of a major battle. And there's another complication: Cain. With Cain fighting for his own interests and Billy determined to protect his family, Kyle could become the deciding factor in the struggle for power. The Abbott brothers could become their own worst enemies. The irony is that all three rivalries could become connected. Billy's war with Adam could affect Kyle. Kyle's battle with Victor could affect Jack and Billy. Cain's conflict with Billy could pull the Abbott family into an entirely different power struggle. That's exactly how the young and the restless thrives. One family argument becomes another family's crisis, and before anyone realizes what's happening, everyone is taking sides. The latest spoilers already show how quickly these conflicts are escalating. Billy revealed a secret to Jack and Kyle, while Cain and Lily prepared to fight back against Billy's latest revelation. Meanwhile, Adam and Victoria have demonstrated that even longtime rivals can temporarily work together when Nick needs help. That alliance is a reminder that Genoa City's alliances can change just as quickly as its rivalries. So don't expect these brother battles to be simple. One day, Billy and Cain may be allies. The next, they could be enemies. Kyle could stand beside Billy today and challenge him tomorrow. Adam could attack Billy while unexpectedly finding himself on the same side as another Newman. That's what makes the coming drama so unpredictable. One family war could change everything. The Abbott and Newman families have always been defined by competition, but the current generation appears ready to take those battles to another level. Billy is determined to prove himself. Cain wants to protect his interests. Adam refuses to be pushed around. Kyle wants revenge and greater control. Put those personalities together, and Genoa City is practically guaranteed to explode. The biggest danger isn't necessarily that these brothers will become permanent enemies. It's that they'll become temporary allies only long enough to defeat a common opponent before turning on each other again. And if the current spoilers are any indication, the battle for family power is only getting started.